So, I'm back. Sorry about taking a little bit longer than I expected. I had to wait for Mum to text me back for a little bit, so instead of it being 20 minutes, it was like half hour. But I'm back. And let me go to Discord. That's why VR chat disconnected. I think a Wi-Fi, network issue happened that broke everything, but I haven't ended the stream at any time. Give me a second. I'm just gonna load it up on my phone so I can check shit. Cause all of this was one stream, but apparently it was multiple stream manager. Sweating like a madman. So yeah, there was a network error that ended the stream and started a new one. Oh well. We're back. Yep, everything working as intended. Sorry about that. Hi. But I'm back. I had to go get some stuff tea from the shops. Forgot to make myself a coffee and fill my water. Fantastic. Oh well. Actually I can check something. That's an OBS. Can I do it on this one? Let me check. Streamlabs. Can I add like a droid cam? Application audio. Call up cam. Video capture, camera, capture code. Widgets. Can't really do much with the jaw because I'm not popular enough for that. Nah. Hello there. And if you want to add my Discord, you'll have to add it through the link on the channel. Because I have a link on my bio that takes you to my thing. Why did you know it? Takes you to my link tree that also has my Discord. I need to add it for raid. Why'd the alert box no go off? Actually, you know what? Since I said that, I'm going to add a pin real quick. Chats. Why do you want me to join Twitch today? You know what my account is. Crying out loud. Hold on. It's also tracking my nose with my hand, which is kind of annoying. Hold on. I don't. Oh, for God's sake, I have to do more. I keep forgetting I've got multi-step verification, so trying to do one thing, I have to do 12. Hold on. What is it? Alright. Don't know why it didn't work, but oh well. But thank you for the follow anyway. That is much appreciated. Since I'm here, I'm gonna check. No invites or anything. Launchpad, social. All friends, just them. Online in web version or public world. Private instance. They're on the website. Awarded for gifting viewership 5 months. For subscribing for 3 months. Chat is trusted. It's got a friend and it's verified. If you want to add me on here, my user is there. You can add me and I will add you back. More friends is much appreciated. But yeah, I'm just gonna chat for a while. But yeah, for like in the future, I wanted to get a VR, like a proper VR for streaming and everything, instead of just using desktop. So I can do like actual VR chat streams with webcam and everything. Not webcam, with all this stuff. So I can actually do that without having to use camera and like have it right next to my face. Hello, welcome in. I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm only playing on desktop at the moment because that's all I have. And I've got a camera so I can do stuff like that. But welcome into the stream, I hope you enjoy. And I'm pretty good, what about you? I'm having a good day. And I hope you are as well. Well, I hope your day can get better. I'm trying my best with what I've got. I might change my avatar actually, because I've got another one that I could use, which is this one. Ooh, we like this one. I forgot I had this avatar. This used to be the one that I always used when I started. But now I use the other one. But what are you up to, Katniss? I had to double check that I was reading your name right for a sec. Yeah, what are you up to on this fine day? Yeah, that's understandable. I've mostly just been, well, to say that I'm doing quite a bit is an extension. That's fair enough. That'll probably be something I'm going to be doing soon. Because I've got this, after I finish this stream, it's going to be posted onto my YouTube, and then I've got some recording to do. It's everywhere. But I'm glad you finished with work today. I probably would be at work at the moment if I actually had a job, but with what I've got at the moment, it's not going to happen for a while. But I'm glad your brim around Twitch landed you with me, because I didn't think that was going to happen for a while. Especially for someone as small as I am. Alright, I forgot to add some tags to the stream. God damn it. Oh well. Elements, can you not at the moment, please? I know that you want me to do some stuff, but like not right now. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm probably gonna eventually find a way to get my own avatar and not just use ones that I found off the marketplace for free. I do have my own like first owner and stuff. Yeah, stream elements be stream elements. I don't even remember what the link sends you to. Just double checking. Page not found, so don't really do much at the moment. Yeah, all it is install a game, play it, earn points, redeem codes, just like... No, I'm good. Didn't take you anywhere anyway, so don't have to worry about that. But how did you find me anyway? Say that I forgot everything. Yeah, that's most likely it. I mean, I've downloaded Stream Elements when I had OBS, because I made it so I could do some stuff. Fair enough. I don't think I was gonna be one of the like recommended ones in the VR chat category, to be honest, because I missed half of the stuff I was supposed to add to the stream. So I was supposed to add like tags and everything, but completely forgot about all of that. And also my network messed up earlier, so I got to like an hour, 10 minutes into a stream, and then network error crashed the stream, and it started itself again. So we be here now. Yeah, properly streaming for an hour and 19 minutes. But apparently I've only been streaming for 22 minutes. Well, 23 now. I'm glad you found me though. Gives me someone to talk to. I kind of have been sat here talking to myself for the past couple minutes. Let's say a couple minutes past like hour. Follow a god. Let's go. Reload you. I guess you don't want to work at the moment. That's sad. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Eventually, when I do have my own place, I will try and get a better network so it doesn't just crash every so often. Makes it a lot easier to handle things then. Does also mean then I can stream for longer than 2 hours. So I've limited myself for 2 hours at least to 4 hours most. play a lot of other games other than just VR chat. I just started doing this today. Was going to do my first VR chat stream on Monday, but kind of lost track of time after the Warframe stream I did then. So I decided to change it so VR chat's every Wednesday. Makes it easier. Ooh. Hello everyone that's joining the stream. I hope you're enjoying it and having fun. Well, as much fun as you can have with just me vibing on my bed. I'm looking back and forth between my phone and my PC because they both have the Twitch open at the moment. I don't know why my alerts didn't work because I got a follow earlier and it just didn't trigger. It's weird. Oh well. It is what it is. I've only been playing VR chat since Monday, so I'm quite new to the game. Well, new to it. I stream a lot of other games. I've got a schedule where every Monday I stream Warframe, every Sunday I stream Cult of the Lamb, Wednesday from today will be VR chat, and then Friday I stream anything that I've currently got. So the two things that I'm probably going to stream Friday, depending on if my friend are going to be joining, is either Repo, if they are, or going to be Poppy Playtime again, if they aren't. For games that I play, just in general, off a stream or anything, it's either Warframe, anything from the FNAF franchise, or Borderlands 3 at the moment. Because I've beaten, on my PlayStation that's currently set up in front of me, I've beaten every single one of the FNAF games except both the VR ones, because at the moment I don't have a VR and it's easier to play them in that, even though it's scarier as well, which makes it more fun. And I've not beaten Cult of the Lamb yet on stream or off stream at the moment, so that's something that I'll be working on technically on stream. Once I beat it on stream, I'll be changing the Sunday schedule to anything else. Why is caps lock on? I was just replying on Discord, but my caps lock were turned on for some reason. Yeah, with... what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Cult of the Lamb. It's every Sunday until I beat the Naranda. And then I'm gonna change Sunday and Fridays to be anything that's currently open, unless it's like a big thing that'll take a while to beat. So, like Borderlands or something, if I start it again. Even though it does kind of have some copyrighted music, but it doesn't get me a claim, it just gets it banned in some areas. Which, not banned, blocked in some areas, which is fine. So I'll probably play Borderlands on the stream every Sunday. My schedule for streams is Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. Because doing that means that, I'm just double checking the hand tracking works fine. Yep. Doing it that way means I can get the streams out frequently, it gives me some time to do my own stuff, and things like that. But my schedule off stream at the moment, well, I've started next week, is college Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday till about 4:30. So streams will be moved from midday to about 6 because I have to get the bus. Yeah, I play a lot of things. Yeah, my streams will be moved from midday till 2, moving it to about 6 till 8 if food's not going to be done midstream. If it is done midstream, then I might have to try and move it around again. The reason why I'm doing 6 is because usually college ends a little bit sooner than 4:30, so I can use that to get the bus at 4:30 to get home by about 5:30. But it will change based on college terms, so it's all over. I can talk about a lot of stuff with just asking me what my schedule is. That's what makes streaming fun. You get to talk to chat a lot. Yeah, with other term-based things, it's gonna mess everything up. Because the earliest I have to be in for college is about 9 o'clock. But the latest I have to be in college to start is about midday, I think. So it's gonna play about my sleep schedule. But it'll be right. Yeah, I do a lot of things as well, like not just streaming. Because for I'll just double check and see if it's working. For like off streams, I record videos to post on another YouTube channel because I've got like 6, I think. But I'm only using 2 at the moment, which is one for streams and one for just regular videos. So I have to record videos for that, which I do on Tuesdays. I've got a Patreon that I'm writing stories for, and when I get a drawing tablet I'll be doing art as well. So I'm kind of doing a lot of stuff at the moment. But it means I'm not going to run out of things to do. So I have no excuse to be lazy anymore. Welcome in, second viewer, I hope you enjoy. Whether you stay or you go, it doesn't matter, I hope you enjoy your day. If you stay, I hope you enjoy the stream. If you go somewhere else, I hope you enjoy theirs. I'm not going to be selfish about my own viewers. What's your schedule like anyway, Katniss? Because I know you got work and stuff, but what's your full schedule? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. Just gives me something to talk about for a while. No, mine's kind of hectic with everything I do. There we go. Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what is your schedule like? Probably going to be a bit easier than mine, but just curious. don't want to add me on anything else, all of my socials are linked on the About Me on my Twitch through the link tree that's there. And also for people that's going to be watching this stream after I upload it onto YouTube, same thing for you guys. My link tree is on the About Me section on my... I think it's on the About Me section. It's on my YouTube if you want to have a look on there. Minimize both of those. Open Twitch. Work, VR avatar edits. Yeah, dancing in VR, chat. Content creation, social, comms, commission. Yeah, no, if you don't want to go into detail, you don't have to. Saves a bit of time for you. Fair enough. Yeah, once I've like gotten more stuff sorted on, like once I got my own place and some kind of job, I'll be working on like art commissions. I'll be doing like streaming and stuff as always. I'll be doing videos. Like if I went into not really detail, but I'm just gonna talk about stuff that I'm wanting to do in the future. But if I can do it, it's a different question. So staying with streaming and stuff, same schedule. Just want to get my own place, and if I'm working, it'll be shifted about a bit. But so Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays I'll be doing streams. Hand tracking, stop tracking my hair as my hand, god damn it. Tuesdays and I'll be doing videos on like games and stuff. Thursdays I'll be doing arts commissions or just doing some random art stuff on for Patreon. Saturdays I'll probably be working on building either arcade machines with like custom games and everything, or working on building like Persona commissions, doing them as like fursuits and stuff. Because by then hopefully I'd have the skills that I'm wanting to do for making my own. Because one of the things I want to do with my Persona, which isn't this one, this is just a free one I found as well. My actual Persona is a black dragon with like purple, pink and like blue like decals all over it. That'll be something I'd do as one of the one of the art pieces once I get a drawing tablet. But I will change my my profile picture on my YouTube and Twitch to one of him, because I'll be working on that at some point soon. But yeah, I want to start doing those kind of stuff. But with the dragon Sona, I don't actually have a proper name for it. I just thought of one a little while ago that I'm going to stick with for now, being Hynex. But for him, I want to have it so that like a button between those two fingers. Like if you do that, it's like pulls the wings outwards, so they can be like folded in or like fully pushed out and stuff. I'm trying to like do it by hands, but the tracking's lost. I want to have it so like the wings open out when you press the buttons, and if you press it again, like they fold back in. And I want to have one on like the other hand, so same fingers but on the other hand. Like if you press it, like the eyes lift up a bit, so like instead of having to try and see through like a mesh or anything, doing that, the eyes open up so you can see it clearly. So if someone's showing you something, you can actually see what they're showing you. Also makes it easier to read messages from Telegram for people going to like room parties and stuff. But that's a plan for like way in the future. At the moment I'm stuck with living at my mum's house with the stuff I've got, which I enjoy for now, but when I get my job I'm gonna put about half into savings and half in my bank account for anything else I need. So like bus fare to college if I need to go outside of what my bus pass will allow. I've also got to like get my own food because everything costs 5p extra than what I get with free school meals, and like bus fare or like taxi to work and stuff. But if I work in town, I can use my bus pass as long as it's within the college term. If it's outside the college term or like on a holiday, I can't use it unless it's a bank holiday, which they allow. If I remember correctly, it's weird. They're not supposed to allow weekends, but they do anyway. It's strange. Yeah, I've got big dreams, but it's if I can do it is a different question. And for like programming the wings and stuff, I can find ways to do that through YouTube tutorials. Because all it is like a motor system on the wings, but you just have to get a wire that links from the trigger to the motor to turn it on for a certain duration, and it also has to link to the second motor, turn it on for the same duration. So it's like a programming thing with the button, which then has to work with the wire, but also has to have its own battery source to make sure it doesn't die. It's the whole thing. It keeps tracking like my hair or my nose or something as my hand. So like that's my actual hand. If I put it down, and like sometimes it registers my hair as my hand. I think it's because like the light above me is triggering it. Oh well. Yeah, I want to do all of that. So my schedule at the moment is pretty easy. But when I get my own place and start getting stuff sorted, it's going to be everywhere. And I'm barely gonna have any free time. But like that's fine by me. I don't really mind not having much free time as long as I get to enjoy myself. Which I will but won't do, because streams and stuff I'll be able to have a lot of fun talking to you guys on Twitch and YouTube, and like doing art and stuff, writing stories, things like that I'll enjoy. But it's building arcade machines because I'm going to spend half of my time trying to figure out why a piece of wood won't why a piece of wood won't slot into another even though it's smaller than the hole. So I'm going to have a lot of fun in the future, eh? But I do also have a Discord server, so if you guys want to jump in there, say hi. I'll talk to anyone in there, say anything. There's also a section where you can post your artwork if you want to, and like stuff like that. And unlike some other Twitch streamers on here, like, I'm not going to name names, but some in the furry community, or someone in the furry community, tried to turn their Twitch channel into sort of a cult, and then when he got called out for it, he started trying to say that started saying he's found Jesus and it's no longer part of the LGBTQ and there's a sin and everything. It's like, my guy, you were a homo, and now you found Jesus and being homo is a sin. Isn't like one of the things love thy neighbor, which is like love them regardless of what they are? As a homo myself, I am very much pansexual. I'm not hating on religion. If you find it as like a comfort thing, or like there's something you do but you don't try and force it on others, I'm completely fine with that. You can be any religion. I'll treat you with the same respect you treat me, but just don't try and force it down my throat like my stepmom did. Like, I don't mind Christianity. Being religious, it's not my thing. But if it's your thing, Go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. Like, I am very much the paw. I'm very much that. But if you have fun, I'll have fun. If you respect me, I'll respect you. If you start trying to make me become religious because of the fact that it's a sin to be something else, I'm not going to have fun. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to bully you. I'm not going to be disrespectful. Unless you do it to me. Which at that point, all bets are off. You started it. The whole point of the furry community is to be yourself and have fun as it. Which is the reason why I like hanging around in it. Even with all the drama. There's a lot of places in here that you can have fun without being involved in any drama. Unless you are the drama, which then is another question, like, you know, sort yourself before you try and do it else. I saw a post on Reddit a little while ago. I say a little while, it was earlier today. And it was, like, talking about if you do something bad in the furry community, you'll be hated. But if you do something bad, but you're popular, you'll be hated by a majority of the fandom, but there'll be a lot of people that do not hate you and will respect you and will, like, back you up regardless. Which is stupid as someone that's part of it, and quite small. Like, I've not been recognised anywhere but on this this platform and on YouTube. The only people that know me as this, outside of this, is my family and my friends that know me. And I've also been recognised on VRChat. My username on VRChat is pretty much the same as everywhere else. So if you know me from like Twitch or something and you see me around VRChat, it's probably because my username's the same. Or if you don't see my username, it's probably because I'm either wearing this avatar or this avatar, which is the one that I used at the start of the stream. Don't know if it's equipped. Apparently not. Damn it. VRChat, got on. It's why it's applied but it's not working. Ah, everything's breaking. Nice applied. What is going on? VRChat, I broke it. I broke VRChat already. Wow, second day and I've already ruined it. Goddamn. I might have to reload. Respawn. No, I'm still this, god. Okay. Avatars. This is... load. Please. It's applied. It isn't so... Then why is it not showing the avatar? Ah! I'm having fun. Oh well. We'll use this one, I guess. Because I broke it. Well. Oh well. We'll make do with what we've got. But yeah. Most of the time that I spend on this fandom, I have the most fun ever. Because everyone that you meet on here is a fabulous person. Because the people that you see online know what they do, and you either meet them in the fandom. So let's say you have who's a good example that isn't gonna absolutely terrorize my social chat? You know what? No, it's gonna... He's also a fellow Twitch streamer, so if I first mention him, he's going to be found him easily. I'm trying to think of a name of someone that's like in the fandom but won't destroy me if I mention them. Can't think of any. You know, I'll just do it. No. He's a Twitch stream, but he hasn't done something that bad. Should I do her? No. Well, she hasn't been around recently, as far as I know. No, Hypnotist Sappho. If you know who she is, then you know what I'm on about. Yeah, she is like one of those that if you meet her in VR chat for like the first time, you don't know anything about her, you'll probably have fun talking to her and everything. But then as soon as you see some stuff about her online, like you search up a username or something on Google or whatnot, or on YouTube, you'll find a lot of drama about her, and then the next time you meet her, you'll absolutely hate yourself. And I've not met her in VR chat, I've only started like Monday, so I know it's not exactly... I've seen videos where people are like, don't play VR chat, don't start playing VR chat, you're not gonna have fun. Like, you'll have fun, but then you won't stop playing it. I'm like, yeah, I started it Monday and I've played it until 2 AM Monday. I was on it every so often yesterday, but I didn't join any public worlds. And now I'm doing this stream today. So like, yeah. You'll be on VR chat for a while if you start, but you're not exactly gonna get lost in everything if you start. It's more so if you are a social person and you join a lot of worlds, which I'm not exactly social in the sense of I'll join a public world and I'll talk to everyone. If I join a public world, I'll probably find somewhere to just sit, relax, and wait for people to come to me. Because I'll probably just sit in the corner writing a story on my notepad, listening to music, but quiet enough that if someone comes over and says hi, I can pause my music, open it up, and talk to them. I think that's my issue. I don't exactly talk to people unless they talk to me. I think that might be an issue now I think about it. It's like being antisocial is good, but like being afraid of social interaction unless it's the other person that starts it. Is that a bad thing? Katniss, if you're still watching, is that a bad thing? Like, should I be more social? So that's where I get like a second sense of bravery on stream and whatnot, because I can talk to people through chat, and at the moment I know that it's not going to be many people joining. But is it a bad thing that I don't just talk to people socially unless it's like family or friends? Because I met my college friends through, like I met my first one this on the course that I'm doing, or did last year, because they spoke to me first, and because I was talking to them, other people came over, started talking to me, I started talking to them, and now we've become friends. But unless I'm spoken to first, I don't really talk. Is that a bad thing? I can't tell. Probably is, but it is what it is. Also, hello second viewer, I hope you enjoy your stay. I know I'm kind of talking about me being an antisocial nutcase, but I'm curious if it's a bad thing. I want your guys' opinions, if you have any. My throat is dry. Probably should get some water, but it's all downstairs. I don't like the bathroom sink water because it's not... It tastes too metallic. I've got a filter downstairs that I filled my 2-litre bottle of water up with, but I've not done it today. All I had to drink is 2 coffees. and I'm still knackered. But second viewer, hello, welcome to the stream. My hand tracking on my left hand is gone. Hello, welcome. I'm new to VR chat in the sense I only started this Monday, so that's the reason why I'm in a private world just talking to you guys and not in a public one. And it's also because I don't have a second monitor. I can't exactly do that because for my mic audio it's at max. So it's probably because I'm talking quietly, because I always get told off for talking too loud with my headset on, so I'll move my mic a bit closer to my mouth and I'll talk a bit louder, but that's the best I can do. Also, I'm just using a PlayStation headset through an AUX port. Not an AUX port, through a extender that splits it, so it goes through both mic and headset. And it's twisted, damn it. Give me a hot second. Turn display capture on, turn that off. Just to show you, it's at max. I cannot raise it anymore. That's just how it is. So, I'll just have to talk a bit louder, which I've not really been able to do for a while. This is the best you're going to be able to get. I will be getting an actual microphone at some point that is proper stream professional, so you should be able to hear me better. Give me a sec, I'll double check. Mic sensitivity settings. When I searched it up, it went to the web. Just I'll do it this way. Yes, you. Sensitivity input max. Yeah, everything is maxed. Hello, welcome. Sorry, my mic is very quiet because it's just how it is. The input sensitivity is at max, so yeah, everything is maxed out. It's just I'm quiet, and also it's a PlayStation headset. I knew where I was going for the sensitivity. It's just everything is quiet my end. Volume mixer, everything's maxed. Yeah, it's just there's a volume mixer, the mic volume max for the headset itself maxed. I can't boost it or anything, it's just it is quiet. The community for VR chat, it's been pretty well. I only started Monday, so I'm kind of new, and people that I've spoken to have been really nice. I only joined because I had VR chat for a while, but I haven't touched it properly until one of my friends Monday decided to tell me to get on VR chat. So I opened it up, and they took me to one of the avatar worlds where you can like pick avatars and save them, and I chose this one that I'm using now, and another one, but I kind of broke it, so I can't change my avatar at the moment. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck with the ones I've got until I reload VR chat, which I'll do at another point. But yeah, I only started Monday, but the furry community, if you're asking about that one, for the years I've been in it, it's been really nice. and Twitch community. With the people that do drop by and say hi, they're quite nice. The only ones that I have that do annoy me are the bot accounts that are like, free viewers on the stream, boo. And I've found out that a way to block the word stream boo. So I don't have people spamming that in my chat without me allowing it. So, yeah. Things have been cool. Stream elements do stream element things. I'm pretty good. How's your... my day's been well. How's yours been? I can't point at the camera because the camera is stupid. I don't actually have a VR headset or like move controls or anything. I'm using mouse and keyboard and a PC camera. But my day's been pretty good. Nurikite? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you Nori if that's okay. Yeah, if I do, I will eventually get a VR headset and move controls and stuff, so VR chat streams will be a lot better. But at the moment, all I have is a new line webcam, a Realtek PlayStation headset that I've used a AUX splitter to have it so that the mic actually works, but the mic is quite terrible for some reason. And just alert box, game capture, yeah, all that's good. I'm gonna check something with the mic / AUX to see if I can increase it through there. Yeah, I've not got a actual VR yet. I had one for PlayStation quite a while ago, but I've not been able to actually have it recently because of it being used for... well, it was downstairs now. I'm in my bedroom living with my mum, so my stepdad's downstairs and he has the VR down there. He said that I could have it if he can find it, which he knows where it is, but it's getting it out of where it is that's a huge issue. So yeah, I'm just using webcam. It didn't actually... the thing is, with the webcam and stuff, it didn't work until I added two-step verification, which then, when I loaded it up again, all of this was working. Well, best it can without losing sync. But with like the VR and stuff, one of the ones I wanted to get is a HTC Vive with like the full body tracking, haptic suit, and things like that. But it's going to be 1,500 for it all. Yeah. I think the main issue at the moment is that I'm currently stuck with currently stuck without a job because the places I've applied don't actually haven't actually got back to me about it. So when they do, I'll have a look about getting my own place first, and then if I can find a place, see if one of my friends wants to split it with me, and if they say yeah, or they've got a job or anything and want to talk to me, me and them might split a place together. It's not just the VR though. The headset itself is 1,000 because it's a HTC Vive, so it's like high-end, high-quality VR headset, and that comes with the headset and I think the move controllers. But the haptic suit, I don't think was included with the price when I first did it. I think that's another 280 if I remember correctly on it. But it's the headset, the wrist and waist straps for the full body tracking, as well as the 3 pods for the full body tracking. So you're getting like fully immersed for 1,500, but then the haptic suit is more of an optional if you don't stay in VR chat long enough for your mind to start thinking you are the character. Yeah, I kind of understand the effects of like phantom sense and stuff, but like I have not. I've gone to Amazon, and the ones that I've seen are like HTC Vive stuff. Also, I've been into VR since I've gotten PS4, and I'm at PS5 and PC. So I'm way lost into VR already. Since I first started VR, it was on PlayStation 4 with the original PSVR. And like, it's mostly Beat Saber that I played. I did also play the Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, and I loved that in VR. And since I've not had the VR for years, I've kind of not been able to get back into the sense of how like Help Wanted felt. So getting a VR is probably my best bet to feel immersed again. Because once you start with VR, it's kind of like any game that has VR you don't want to play because it doesn't feel like you're gonna be fully immersed in it. Which I don't exactly feel as bad anymore with having the face and hand tracking, because I can actually wave at people, which I suffered with when I didn't have it. So I just had to like nod at them when I were talking to them. But yeah, I've not had a look at Slime VR trackers. That's probably something I'm gonna look at later. But yeah, mostly HTC Vive stuff is what I'm after, and maybe a Quest 2. Because at some point I want to have one of every like technological thing. So like every era of PlayStation and Xbox, Nintendo, all the VRs going back to like the original VR, which I can't remember the name of it. Original VR. Can't remember the name of the original VR headset. Oh, there it is. It's a Nintendo thing. Virtual Boy, that's it. I know that's two different companies. I was just on about like the HTC Vive is probably what I'm going to be going for, but like because of the fact that I've got to first like get like an actual job, see how much I get paid for that, and then after see how much it would be, how long I'd have to wait for a Vive. And if it doesn't take too long, I'll get the Vive. If it takes too long, I'll end up getting a Quest 3 and just using that until I have enough for the Vive. But no, you can't quite, if I remember correctly, you can't connect the HTC Vive trackers to the Quest, which is the reason why I'm going for the HTC Vive VR headset, which is going to cost me £1,000. I'm British over here, so like Facebook Marketplace stuff in US isn't really going to be useful. But yeah, the reason why I'm going for like, Quest 3 is because I know it'll be pretty good with the stuff that we've got over here. Pretty good with the stuff I'm using. And having the HTC Vive, I think if I remember correctly, it gets like frequent updates and stuff. So it'll probably not keep up quickly, but everything will run smooth. And eventually having one of every console, it doesn't really matter whether it works or not, because I'll probably have something that will work with it. And because I'm getting one of every console eventually, I'll be having like one of every console, VR headset, handheld. Doesn't really matter, I'll have one of everything. it means then if someone's like, hey, have you got this thing? I'm like, yeah, it's over there, and Games for It's over there as well. Also means that I can actually have fun with friends, whether they're PlayStation or Xbox users, because I'll have both. But it's going to be hella pricey if I did that. Which is the reason why I'm doing stuff like streaming and things like that, because it'll help me out, and it means I can have fun with you guys. Elements. That link leads to fucking nowhere at the moment. Stop. Can I mute Elements? I can time it out. Oh well. At the current moment, I've got Stream Elements that's telling you, like, people to, like, play some games and use that to support me. It's like, yeah, will support me, but, like, I'm not popular enough to earn money yet. Stop. Yeah, the main reason why I'm doing streaming is because of the fact that I like having a community to talk to. So like having you guys and like having things like that. Buy Quest 3 I wanted to get the Quest 3 because that was my original thought, but because of the full body tracking, when I searched it up on Amazon, it was only coming up with Vive. So probably my first thing I'll get from Amazon when I get a job. Let me open Amazon. I don't want Spotify. Go away. Let me open up my Amazon and I can tell you from there. I didn't mean to close Twitch. Oh well. Let me reopen Twitch dashboard because I can split screen it so I can. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to reopen. Like space calibration, I don't really mind. Yeah, with the streaming and thing, I used to not like the idea of streaming. Because I didn't think I was going to be good enough. But once you start streaming, it's mostly... I wasn't really going to purchase slime, I was just going to have a look at it. I've got the stream open on the second side of Opera, so I can have a look at what you're saying. I was just going to have a look at the slime thing. But wasn't going to buy it unless I... got everything. Yeah, with streaming wise, it's just pretty much once you start streaming. When I started, I didn't used to talk unless someone joined chat and then I spoke to them. And it's pretty much just talk. Like if you do stream, it's pretty much not keeping a conversation with yourself you have to worry about. All you have to do is just kind of talk as if, like, best way to say it, my way, is 8,000 isn't that much when you think about, like, the price of everything you have to keep it all running. Most people would spend like 10,000 if I remember correctly. Like, I haven't spent any money on it because I don't have a job, so I can't. Yeah, we're streaming. It's pretty much talk to your like imagine. Nah. I mean, if you're talking to a fairy, who like me, I am a fairy. I've spent a long time in the community. 8,000 is nothing if you look at how much people earn for art commissions. Because one ferry, one commission, they can afford a whole ass house. But yeah, gaming. If you want to start streaming, all you really have to do, and that's coming from me who's started streaming, is all you have to do is imagine you're talking, like pretend there's someone there, like pretend someone is in chat. My hand tracking lost its send there. Pretend someone is in the chat and talk to them. Like, oh hey, how you guys doing? Hope you enjoy. The moment we're doing this thing, just kind of that. Pretend there's someone there at the start of your stream. Because once you're doing that, you can then start talking about the game itself. And like, kind of exaggerate. So if things are starting to go a bit bad in the game, pretend it's going a lot worse than it is. Because some people, like, viewers like, unless it's you guys, which then doing a just chatting thing and just chilling, doing that will be a good thing as well. Because people can drop in, relax, listen to the background music and talk to you. But if you're playing, like, let's say, Borderlands 3, exaggerate what's going on. Or if you're playing Hollow Knight, that game itself is already a stress, so you don't need to exaggerate that. Just find something that you enjoy and that chat will enjoy. So another way to do it is, let me change from game capture to display capture. So go to your Twitch. If you're streaming on Twitch, go to your Twitch. I'm going to sometimes on full screen it. So come to your Twitch. Obviously you got chat. Go to content. I think it's content or analysis actually. Go to research and look at this. So for a category, let's say you want to do Warframe. Find the best time people will watch Warframe streams. I can't do 2 in the morning on a Friday because the day before I would have been in college. But like, for example, find a stream, like find a game that you can stream at that time. 8 AM on a Saturday, I could do that. Or 9 AM on a Thursday, I can't do because I'll be in college. 10 AM on a Friday. Find something that works for you. Let's say COD. I don't play COD, but seems to be popular. Not many people watch it, but like, find something that you can do at a time that you can do it. And then from there, everything will fall into place with like what you want to do. It's not like, yeah, there's a research tab on Twitch. All you have to do is go to your dashboard, go to analytics, and there's a research tab. And just look through there. It'll be a lot easier for you to figure out what you need, what you want to do, stuff like that. It's how I did it when I started. I didn't know there's a research tab, but I found it. And you don't always have to follow the trends. I'll also say that you don't, like, if just because something's popular at a time doesn't mean you have to do that only on those days. Because the way that I see it is, stream what you want to do and let your community come to you. That's another way of doing it. Find something that you enjoy and find the best time to play it. But then, just because it might not get as popular in the future doesn't mean you have to stop playing it. Keep playing what you enjoy and your community will find you. That's what I do with YouTube as well, because I stream on both. Well, I streamed on YouTube originally, but I decided to do Twitch as well, because multi-platform is not really much of an issue. The only time it will be an issue is if one platform gets more popular than the other and you feel like you're kind of stuck. Like you either do that platform that's popular and let your other one go, or you do the one that's less popular and you lose popularity on the other. Which is why I use something like Streamlabs or OBS. I prefer Streamlabs for the reason of they have a chat box. But you will have to pay if you want to do multiple platforms, because Streamlabs has a multi-platform streaming ability. Doesn't want to load. But with that, it lets you stream on both YouTube and Twitch. YouTube doesn't have a research tab. For YouTube, you just have to search up. You have to go to. Actually, I don't think it has a research. Analytics. No. But it shows you what of your things got more popular. And you can do it that way. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Stream what you enjoy and let them come to you. That's the best way to do it. If you had viewers in the past that don't like what you're playing now, that's their problem. It's not yours. You just keep doing what you do, and the ones that like you will stick around regardless. And those are the true fans that you need to keep. Because they're not just watching you for your game, they're watching you for you. Like, I'm on my YouTube at the moment, just looking at some of my audience. My new viewers I got from playing Poppy Playtime, and one night at Freddy Fazbear's, which was a trying to think, an open beta game. And my casual viewers came from were on the Bunny Graveyard and the Return to Bloody Nights, which is also a fan game. My regular viewers are more like the FNAF stuff. There was one where I was playing Minecraft and talking about a Roblox issue that were going on. That is still going on. But all that you really have to do is find something that you enjoy and your audience enjoys, and just play that. Doesn't matter whether some of your viewers like it or not, those just are there for the game, if they don't like it. Which is why I stream anything. I stream anything and everything. Because if they stay, they're here for me. If they go, they're just here for the game. Or they just forgot that I exist, which does happen. Because I used to watch Sharo Dragon Scale, but I kind of stopped registering my hair as my hand, for God's sake. Yeah, I stopped watching him a while ago, because I stopped using Twitch, and when I came back he was not so much of a good person, because I found out some drama about him. But yeah, stream what you enjoy, let your audience come to you, or if you want to do it the easiest way, just find something that's popular and go that way. Yeah, you head off to sleep. We'll be here. Whoa, my tracking just went off. Yeah, we'll be here for a little while longer. And if you want to drop by at another point, I'll be going live again on Friday, but it'll either be Repo or Poppy Playtime, depending on whether my friend will be on. If they are, it'll be Repo. If not, it'll be Poppy Playtime. But if you just want to chill and chat, every Wednesday will be a VR chat again. But it depends on if I decide to be a bit more social. If so, I'll be probably doing Among Us VR or in some public realms if they don't mind me streaming. Otherwise, we'll be here. Enjoy your day. But yeah, Nori. With the VR setup thing, it really depends on how much you are willing to spend to get a VR. Because I'm willing to spend as much as it takes to get the top end. Yeah, my streams will always be around the same time until I'm back at college next week, which then it might have moved a few hours. Yeah. I will also give you a heads up, if you miss a stream, it will be uploaded on my Twitch, but if you can't find it, it'll also be on my YouTube, which is linked on my channel page. Yeah, one love, peace out. But yeah, I wanted to get a VR. I've always wanted a VR since I played on the first PSVR. But the main issue is that I don't have some form of income yet. So at the moment all I have is just babysitting my little brother when my mum goes out for something. Which I have done a little bit. Let me double check how much I got. 20, 30. I've got £35 from it, which is not leaving my purse unless absolutely necessary. But in the future, I will be using, when I do get a job, if I do get a job, I will get myself my stream and self stuff, which is an actual microphone, which will be linked to the microphone boom arm, so I can link it to my desk and move it close to my mouth. I'll also get a rotatable monitor, so I can have chat on there. I will also get a second monitor too. I'll also get a drawing tablet so I can do some art and stuff. But for the VR, if I go to my list, because I've got two lists, tech is the one I need. I've got the HTC Vive, I've got the streaming kit, which is $159, the $999 for the Vive, HTC Vive Focus Vision, MR and PC VR headset and controllers. $391 for HTC 3-pack Vive Tracker 3.0, and I've got the Skyrim VR Tracker belt and strap bundle for HTC Vive system pucks. And there's a haptic suit, all for just me playing VR. I've also got Nintendo Switch and Stream Deck on there as well. I could change the hook one for a Ultimate. I found a HTC Vive Pro 2 full kit PC virtual reality, which comes with the headset, move controllers. I think those are, what are those? Increased angle, better alliance with human eyes. What does it come with? PlayStation 2.0, controller 2.0, headset. I need this actually. So if I could get some cheaper stuff, I could get a full kit for 800, because that'll be the full body tracking VR bundle, HTC Vive trackers 3.0/2.0, and PC VR Steam VR 5-piece set with adjustable waist belt and 2 wristbands. In case I do decide to do that type of stuff. Because you never know, if you join in Public Worlds, you might end up going from being an antisocial nerd to end up vibing with half of the room. So, might as well get it just in case. Because I do actually want to stop being a coward and join Public Worlds. Unpack headset, charge and dock. I know they're dangerous. One of my friends decided it would be fun for first time joining VR to join a public, and I had fun, made a friend, kind of immediately. They gave me a couple of free avatars, and I used those. Not like at the moment. The one I'm using at the moment I found for free on Marketplace, but I've had a couple that like I use when I'm just hanging out with friends. But at the moment, the friend that was supposed to join me for this stream decided to not do anything on Discord forever, so they missed the chance. Because they said, oh yeah, I'll join stream tomorrow from 12 till 2, and now it's like 2:30 and she's still not here. Kind of VR chat, you just have to find things that you know are dangerous, and like that's kind of how you find most of the fun stuff. Whether it's dangerous, it's just either going with friends that you've known off of VR chat that are then now seeing you on VR chat, and going with them, or just finding some other way. Quest 2, I don't want Quest 2. I need HTC Vive Pro. HTC Vive All Pro headset and control. Yes, you. You're the one I need. Magnetic. Currently unavailable. You're going on there anyway. It's like the first time I came on VR chat was with one of my friends that I've known IRL. And she told me to join her. It was on a private world originally. And I was with her and a couple of her friends, and they went, you know, let's go to a public world. You can wander around and get to know how it's like. I'm like, yeah, cool, public world, but like, ah. And wandered around, sat there for a bit near the mirror that was in there, and ended up talking to some people there. Made a friend, got a couple of avatars, and then they decided to. My friends decided it was enough and went to a private world with me still being in the public one for like another 20 minutes before they invited me to theirs. Rebuff Reality Track Straps Elite for Vive Ultimate Tracker Plus Dunce Dash Steam Key. Vive Ready full body tracking in VR chat and other full body tracking apps. Does it come with them? Or is it just the straps? Track straps. Dot tracker, but does it come with them? I have to read the reviews on this one before I get it. These trackers holders work well. Definitely aren't the most comfortable things around. I found some trackers for making a full body, because usually like the full body tracking stuff are just like wrist and waist. But this one does the feet as well, so you can have proper full body tracking. But it doesn't say if it comes with the trackers or after I have to buy them separate. Because if I have to buy them separate, I'm going to throw hands. What's in the box? Just the straps. Okay. That's what I wanted. So it's just that, but it comes with the two. Yeah, I get that. Usually for those type of people, for what I'm gonna do is just ignore them. You know, it's probably not the best to just ignore them. It's usually like some people would say, "Oh, the best idea for people doing that is to call them out on it." It's like, yeah, and then they're gonna target you. So best to just ignore them. And as someone from the UK, like the amount of people from the US that I've spoke to, not just on VR chat, because just started VR chat and no one's been disrespectful to me. People I've met on like other games like Fortnite, Warframe, trying to think. There's some other games that Rocket League and stuff like that that are like, people in the UK have bad teeth. I'm like, I don't have bad teeth. I was just born wrong. Yes, I have 2 teeth that are infected, and a third that's like slightly twisted. The 2 infected ones are because I didn't like to take care of myself, and the twisted ones just because I was born wrong. So yeah, I get how it is to be like disrespected for being in a different country. Race, I can't say because like the people that disrespect people are usually because the people that they're disrespecting are from. Not to be racist, I am not racist. I am absolutely against it. But the people that do get disrespected are people who are black or Asian, which I love them. I love everyone. I love everyone equally. Treat everyone with respect. Don't know if that works. Treat everyone with respect. No, it didn't really work well. Tried to do a heart, but it didn't work. Get what I was trying to do. But like, love everyone equally. But people who disrespect people are usually absolute annoying people. I was wanting to say one thing, but I decided against it. Vibe, does it come with... How does it come with? On-1 XR headsets. And PC VR streaming. I could do the Ultimate Tracker kit that comes with 3. Even though I'm only going to use 2. Unless I take one of the full body pods and change it to a waist strap. I could do that instead, because I could use the remotes for hand tracking. It's 500 or 600 quid. I'll have to figure that out at another point. But for now, we'll just go back to just vibing and yeah. Yeah. I enjoy being online, but the main issue is that a lot of people online are like either disrespectful or racist, as you said, or just like really toxic. Like, I understand people who like date online as someone that used to, and maybe still does, depends. It's like, I understand it, but it gets to some issues sometimes when like you don't know the person well enough because you got into a relationship way too quick, and by the time you find out who they're like, it's already like kind of way too late. Chat box notifications are turned off. I think that's what stopped it. Yeah, like once you get to know the person, it's already kind of way too late sometimes. It's like you can stop being with them, but like you've gotten that deep that they know everything about you, and now you know everything about them. So it's kind of a risk to leave without making them leave you, or like finding a way to leave in good terms. It gets painful. or like having someone else break it up for you, because that's kind of something that happened with my ex-relationship. Like at one point, like, because of the amount of people that can be toxic online, I'm just gonna go with toxic. My ex, I'm not gonna say everything, but my ex, when we met, she was nice. She like treated me kindly and everything. But then we ended up breaking up for something she did that then blamed me. And like I thought I was in the wrong for a while. Turns out she was in the wrong, and one of her old friends agreed, and then started being closer friends with me than she was with them. And now I'm kind of like stuck because the person that was my friend, that was her friend originally, stopped talking to me, unadded me on Discord, then re-added me on Discord, and hasn't said nothing to me since. So it's like, I don't know if they still like me or not, or what. I'm just confused. So I don't like making people hate me unless there's a reason. Like, they were like really toxic or annoying, or not really annoying. Being annoying isn't an excuse to hate someone. Well, it is if they're being annoying to the point that you can't stand being near them. But like, being annoying isn't an excuse to bully someone. Like, I am annoying. But that's what makes me fun online. Because you can talk about anything, and I will probably talk about it for a while as well. But like, hating someone just because they talk a little bit, you can tell them to be quiet, and they might do for a while, but then they start kicking up again. But that's just because that's how they are. Like, the main issue is the fact that you don't like someone because they talk a lot, but you haven't told them that they talk a little too much and it's getting on your nerves. Communication is important, people. Talk about your problems. My hands are not up there. Talk about your problems. That's the main issue I had. I didn't communicate. Even though I did communicate, but it wasn't enough. You get my point. If you're going to be disrespectful to someone, only do it if they're disrespectful to you first. And if you're going to be disrespectful to them, do it in a way that's calling them out for it, saying, "Oi, you were disrespectful. You shouldn't be doing that." And if you're going to be disrespectful to them as well, at least do it in a kind of way. It's like if they were being racist to you, like because you're a different skin color. Let's say you're Asian. No hate on Asians, I love Asians. But let's say you're Asian, and someone came up to you and insulted you because you are. And you like, there's nothing else you can do. You tried everything. You tried telling them to stop. You've tried telling them the fact that it's a bad thing that they're doing and they shouldn't do it. So on and so forth, anything. And it's still not stopped. Then you can there's two choices you can do. I recommend blocking them and not talking to them. But if that doesn't work, because like made another account or something, then yes, it's fair game. They have avoided everything you have done. You've blocked them, you've done so much other stuff. They should have stopped talking to you. But if they come back, then yes, you can give them a taste of their own medicine. But other than that, no. Stay kind, loving, and adorable. That is coming to the end of today's stream. I usually do a minimum 2 hours, maximum of 4. I'm going to do 3 hours today, just so I can spend a little time getting a break, getting something to drink, and then probably going to have a wander around Public Worlds to see what I come across. Might go for the same one that I went to the first time, see if I can make some more friends, because I really like having friends. even if they suddenly disappear after like several hours. It's fair game. But I'm gonna go to the Black Cat, where I first went to. Probably just find some corner to sit in and like vibe to some music. Probably write a story that I'm got to do for Sunday. And I hope to see you all on the next stream, which will be on Friday if you want to drop by on any game. Because I do streams every Friday on either games that I have free, but the only time that I can't do so, the only times that I'm doing a specific game is Sunday, Monday and Wednesday. Every Wednesday will be a VR chat, so you get to say hi to me as either this avatar or my other one that currently isn't working. Or you can see me on Cult of the Lamb on Sundays, where if you guys join a raffle, you can become a member of the cult. And Mondays, it's Warframe, until I beat the game, and then I'm linking it to a Steam account. Which at that point, once I have beaten the story and every side quest, my avatar is broken in the sense of I tried to switch from this one, that is the one I have on at the moment, to purple, but as you can see, it's already applied. So it's stuck between this avatar and purple, Purple X, so I can't change it unless I restart the entirety of VR chat, which I'm going to be doing at the end of the stream. Because once I restart VR chat, I have to close everything to then open it, and there's still a chance that it can get suspended. So what I have to do is manually open the, I think it's Resource Manager in Administrator to then resume VR chat. Resource Monitor. I have to run it as Administrator to then be able to unsuspend apps that get suspended. So, yeah. VR chat can be fun on a PC that can run it but doesn't want to. Because I think it's getting suspended because it's overpowering my PC. Because at one point I had Opera open, I had Spotify open, I had Discord open, and my files open. Which shouldn't really break it, but it did. Because it suspended it. So, I'm going to have to eventually upgrade my GPU, RAM, and storage to hopefully keep it running. But doing that means that I can have a bit more avatars. But yeah, my avatar is broken by the sense that it's currently having 2 avatars applied at the same time. Probably. I did try to change it, and I think the second I changed it, I closed down the avatars page. Because I think what I did was I selected the avatar, and then clicked apply, and then immediately closed it. So I think halfway through it selecting it, it just like closed, so it kind of got stuck in a rift of like, yes it's applying, but no it's not applying. Restart and you'll find out. So I'm probably going to have to restart it after this stream, which I'll finish off by like 3:30. 3 hours, 30 minutes. Because this is technically my second stream that was one stream. Fair enough. Yeah, for me, it's only been an issue today. I started Monday. Properly started Monday, and the avatars that I used from Monday with this one and Purple X that I tried to show you, and it's been working fine. We're changing between those, the avatars that the friend gave me from the Black Cat, a couple avatars that other avatars I got, like actually I'm gonna see if I can select a different avatar. This one. There we go, fixed it. Like this avatar that I got as well, which I enjoy because of the fact that expressions. I think that might have fixed it actually, because I got a cat now that doesn't actually track anything, because it's just a PNG image. Maybe now I can go back to there we go. Fixed it. All I had to do was just change avatar again. Never mind, fixed it, let's go. This is the avatar that I'm maining, for the sense that it actually has features like if you boop it, its nose squishes. And if you give it head pats, the ears fold out. And also you have the cheese feature. If you go to expressions, interactions, the eye poke, which I don't know what that does, head pats, cheese stuffs, cheek squishes, and boops. It has like a little sneeze feature, but I don't know how that works. Yeah, there's a lot of features on this avatar as well. Yeah, I fixed it. We're good. Let's go. Actually has 5 fingers too. Let's go. Well, my avatar broke for a sec, but I fixed it. I can now use this one. Yeah, there has been an issue with my mic where it's not actually working best, so for my mic it's best to just turn your volume up for watching me until I get a proper mic. Because I'm using a PlayStation headset that's linked to an adapter that is a splitter as well, so I can turn a headset into a headset and microphone. But if I just plug this into the headset port, it only works as headphones, not headset and mic. And it's not an issue with my Streamlabs or my system, it's just the headset itself, it's quiet. Maybe if I take that off, maybe that's the issue. Can you hear me better? Oh no, is my voice louder? Because if it is, it's just been the dampener. I'm not sure. It might have just been the dampener on my earphone that's been messing it up. Headset that's been messing it up. What? Because I had a black, I think it's for like noise suppression on letters B and P that stops it from, I forgot the call, I think it's a compressor. I could, but I don't know if there's one for Streamlabs. I'll have a look, because there's some properties I can use for this. Mic AUX port, mic/AUX, max, device, use timestamps, sync offset, down mix on mono, auto monitoring, no, nothing there. I'll see if I can add a source to do that. That's the folder. I want to add a source. All sources, media categories, mic and audio. No. I already use OBS for recording videos and stuff. I use Streamlabs because it's the only one that actually has a chat box. Because OBS doesn't have one. It used to, because I used to use OBS when I used my laptop originally. But they removed the chat box feature from it, so I've been coming back to Streamlabs for that. If OBS still had the chat box, I'd still be using that for the multi-chat, not multi-chat, multi-stream, and having the chat box. I've used OBS for years. Yeah, that's the thing is with that. I can pop it out, I can copy the link, I can paste the link into tools, but the way that it's making me have to do it, I have to have an entire separate web thing to then add that to it. I've got to add the link to that, I've got to do a whole lot of stuff just for it to have the chat box. It's just easier to use Streamlabs. I will eventually use OBS again once I have, once I've got a lot of stuff going on. Because OBS, I love using. But the issue with it is that because of the fact that I'm currently just streaming on like days that I either don't have college, which for me is going to be Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, but I'm going to be doing other things on Saturday, and I'm going to keep the same schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, so I've got a whole lot of stuff to manage over as well. Trying to do that just for a chat box in OBS will be worth it on the long run, but I'm just going to use Streamlabs until I've gotten everything sorted, and then might go back to OBS for streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, the first thing I got when I started streaming was OBS. And that was when it had the chat box. But when they removed the feature, I downloaded Streamlabs. I haven't used XS Overlay, but I'll have a look at that after stream. Actually, I can look at it now because I'm using thing. Because I can open. That's the wrong thing. It's not in the folder anymore. OBS Studio. So when I searched OBS, it came up with Streamlabs OBS. Then I searched up Streamlabs itself and got what I'm using now. Streamlabs just work like normal, for crying out loud. Alright, now I've lost chat on my Streamlabs while OBS is open. Sources. Add source. Application, audio output capture, browser. Yeah, the only issue is I don't have a VR at the moment, so I don't need a XS Overlay yet. I only need XS Overlay when I actually have the VR itself. Droidcam OBS. That's what I'll need. I'll sort it out eventually. But yeah, one thing with OBS as well is that it does have the Droidcam. But when I actually have a VR, I'll start importing chat into VR, so I can stream things like actual like FNAF VR, Beat Saber, this, but with actual chat box, and I can talk to you guys. Yeah, I'm using the webcam. I did say earlier that I don't actually have a VR, so I'm just using webcam. I think you weren't here at the time I said it. Because if I actually had a VR, I'd probably actually have full body tracking and everything as well. Instead of just using wrong keys. I need to actually open VRChat to do that. Instead of just using those two. So I can actually walk around and stuff, so you can see me walk over to that light off when it starts tracking my hand as my forehead. Because by then I'd be using my VR headset as the microphone. Because I know that the VR comes with a mic, and instead of me having to use, like, you'd see me like probably moving my mic around a lot more. Yeah, I prefer to use full body tracking as well for like having ability to like do things like that as well. Because you can't do that with controllers. I used to. I had the PlayStation VR when I had PS4, but currently that's now downstairs and it's my stepdad's, not mine. And he did say I could have it, but he hasn't done anything since he said that. I didn't say I could have it, he said that he might let me have it, because I was going to connect it to my PS5 and stream me playing like Hell Wanted and Hell Wanted 2. Are you still here, by the way, Ren? I realised you said that you're gonna that you're here, but yeah, I can't steal it because he's always downstairs, and that's where it is. It's in the living room, and he's in the living room. The stream itself isn't an 18+, but the way I've usually set it is registered as it, but it's not restricted. So you can just come in whatever, any age, I'm not gonna complain. But it's because I do use swears and things like that often. So if you want to stay, you can do. I'm not gonna tell you now. But if you're gonna stay, hello and welcome. Most VR chat players will say, "Oh, the stream's 18+ only," but nah. I do register my stuff as that, but it isn't just that. So as long as you have fun and you don't mind occasional swears. Hold on. I can't spell. That is going to be an issue. There we go. I'm going to be grammatically correct because I am special like that. There we go. Yeah, the reason why I'm saying if you're okay with swears is because if I'm playing solo, I don't mind swearing and stuff. But if I'm playing with friends and that, it will eventually have like innuendo stuff because of them. And I also do call some of my friends the whore. Yeah, because of the fact that I'm playing VR chat, most people think, oh, it's always 18+, when for me it's not. It's just, I do swear in all of my videos. Twitch or YouTube, either way, I swear in most of my, pretty much everything. Yeah, if it comes to me doing a stream that is with them, I will put in the caption the fact that I will be doing innuendos, because I'll be putting whatever game it is. So like this one is the just chilling, pretty much, but it will say like might have innuendos because I've been playing with some of my friends that do like to use those often. Also, it's the reason why I'm just sat here alone, is because I was waiting for them. But they decided to take the sweet old time, and now it's like 3 hours into the stream and they haven't said anything. And I'm still in the Discord chat, by the way. Stream elements. God, calm it, damn. There is nothing there. It'll just lead to a page that says error 404, page not found. Calm it. I'm gonna have to sort that out. I'll do that now actually, because I can minimize my VR chat without it closing. Oh god, I'll have to find out another time. Never mind. Are you having fun there, Ren? We're just vibing over there. You having fun? Yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the stream. If you want to see more of like just vibing in VR chat and stuff, whether it's in a public world as long as everyone's okay with it, or if it's in a private, like this one. If you guys do enjoy, my floof. Whoop, 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 whoop. Little hair floof. Yeah, I don't really do much VTuber stuff. This is just for the VR chat streams, but if you do enjoy it, I can see if I can find, or like get this avatar as like a port for doing some VTuber stuff. Might be like every so often I do like a VTuber video where I have like this type of stuff. Cause I mostly do like use my webcam for my streams, but VR chat you get a little floof, little ear wiggles too. I do have another avatar that's got a little bit more fluff than this, which is this one. What about this one? The big tail, like that. Also, the little whiskers move too. I did find these two for free. It's not bad. I'm gonna be maining these ones until I can afford my own. Which then I'll get a couple. I'll get a Protogen with movable fluff and stuff, and the big tail. I'll also get a dragon one as well. I'm guessing this one's gonna be the one I'm using for my streams then. I'm guessing you're gonna be here when I do VR chat streams, having things like this. I'm guessing you're gonna be here for all the VR chat streams then. Might have to do VR chat a bit more then. I don't mind doing so, I enjoy VR chat. I did say before that I should play any games, but I might alter my schedule, so on Mondays and Sundays I do different games, but then Wednesdays and Fridays it's this stuff. So 2 days a week you get fluff. the two you get me screaming at my friend for running me over with the cart from Repo. Or I might stream a bit more often actually. Like Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays is this. And like have it in at the bottom corner instead of my webcam. And then I do like story writing or something on stream. Or like art. Actually no, if I do that I could do it with the hand tracker if I get VR set. So I have my headset on so you can see me like move my head stuff. I have like hand tracking on hands and I'm like typing at my desk. Or like drawing with art and stuff so you see my hand moving. That'd be cool. What do you think, Ren? Is that something you'd want? More VR chat streams? I'll probably stream, if I do VR chat, I'll do it instead of, like, I might do it instead of Warframe on Monday, move Warframe to maybe Interchange on Sundays. So I do, like, one week I do Cult of the Lamb, the next week I do Warframe. Is that something you'd want? And then have Monday, Wednesday being this. Because I don't mind sitting here just chatting to you guys with this, or playing Cult of the Lamb or something. Not Cult of the Lamb, playing VRC and Bungus and stuff. I play Cult of the Lamb on Sundays, and I've made it so that it's got Twitch integration, so if you guys want to join, you can join the cult. You won't be able to see this though on the stream, because this is just my VR chat avatar. I don't have it ported for like anything else, so I'd have to have VR chat open, have it in the bottom corner, and then instead of having this, I have have Cult of the Lamb playing as in the back, so I can still play both, so you get to see Fluff and stuff while I play it. They will end up seeing 2 of Big Fluff. Or if I do it in like that, I'd have VR chat open every time I play a game, and then see if I can get it so instead of showing the little avatar in the corner. I don't know if I can do that because I don't have like stuff like this. I could do stream camera, multi-layer camera. Because I don't have VR Chat Plus. Unless like Sprouts who comes from Streamlabs. Because if it's part of VR Chat, I don't have it, sadly. Alright, let me minimize this. So it's on the camera, like the stream camera. So I got a Sprout stream. No, wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I'm inside the camera. I meant to do that so I could do that. There we go. I use PC camera, I don't have a VR yet. VR is something I'm wanting to get at some point. What else is it I do for this stuff? I can flip it. Wee. Stream. One, none. Oh, I like all the filters and stuff. I've just opened my Discord. What are you lost on? Because there is quite a bit here. I've gotten the announcements area, which is the loudspeakers. I've gotten main stage where you get the notifications when I go live. I'm going to delete that message. I've gotten the party room, which is like main chat where you can talk there. I've got manager's office, where if you have anything you need to talk about, like questions about the server, you can go there. Anyone that is like me, like the person that owns it, or like mods or anything, can talk to you there. Arcade, which you can just talk about any games or anything that you like. You got the posters, where you can put like any non-arts related pics. It's like if you take a photo at like an arcade or something, or you take something of your food, you can put it there. I've got the quote wall, where if you find anything in your stream, in any of my streams that you enjoy, that you want to quote, you can put it there. The Freddy's mic is any music suggestions you want to give anyone. It's like, oh, I enjoyed this song, I think you guys would like it, you put it there. Pirates Cove is kind of just the second chat in case like the main chat's a bit full. CEO's office, you can talk to me about anything, talk to me specifically about anything that you wanted to talk about. Self promo, you put your own like channels or anything there if you want to promote yourself. Got the art wall, so any art you guys do, you can put there. I've got the prize corner, which is just the Me6 level system thing. Dining room, you can post photos of your food instead of putting it in the posters. And the meme review, you chuck your memes there for me to review on stream at some point. And then you have the voice chats being like the prize corner, where you can just talk about like, it's kind of just a random chat that I've got a while ago. Arcade, where you can talk about like game stuff. You have the stage, where if you're listening to music or something, you can go there and you just meet up and listen to music. You got office, where like if you want to talk to me in voice chat, we'll go there. You got the party room 1, Kids Cove, and party room 2, where it's like the 3 general chats. You have the private room, where you can talk to me there, like not talk to me there, if someone's joining the office chat and is someone that's not involved in the issue that's going on, if any issue, we'll go to the private room instead. The back room is for any of my friends, any of my mods who are friends, they want to go there and like talk to like people of the server privately, or if there's like something else going on that like the mods need to talk about on VC. And the streaming is where I go if I need to join a Discord for streams. And then we have the bots chat that someone made that was a mod, and introductions, where you can tell everyone about yourself if you need to, or feel like it. You don't have to. Also, I'm still curious how I get is it the mask green screen. Alright, so I found out how to do the green screen UI. Okay, I've figured it out. Does that make sense to you, Ren? With the stream thing? Not stream thing, the Discord server? Is this... what does that do? What's that? So, if I... that's too far away. Did too far. There we go. Let's stream multi-layer mode. So do hide it, mask, green screen, focus. Wee. And then all that. Go to here. Oh, it's still showing the VR chat mouse as well. That's funny. Alright. That's awesome. Hey, there we go. Now, if I do that, we have me in the corner, so I can use that for when I'm doing other games. You get fluff. Perfect. Got it to work. There we go. And now I'll just stay there as long as it's active. So that'll be something I do for when I'm doing the streams and whatnot. Stream camera. Anchor default. There we go. Now that's stuck on screen. There we go. Much better. Now I can see. Got an email, Pinterest, go away. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. We're going for like 3.5 hours. My throat's dry as hell because I've not actually had a drink besides coffee. And I was gonna get a bottle of water, refill my 2-litre bottle of water before I came up, but ended up forgetting to do that when I got back from the shops. But, sorry, I'm just itching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you want to add me anywhere else on like Discord, the link's on my main page. as well as my YouTube. I do have a link tree, which will probably be your best bet because that has pretty much everything. So if you click that, it'll give you access to the Discord, my subreddit. It'll give you access to my Twitch, which you already have here, unless you're watching this on YouTube, which then links on my info. It'll give you access to my Pinterest if you want to support me in any other way besides just watching my streams. There's my Instagram, my TikTok, everything's on there, so if you want to add me anywhere else, it's all there. And you enjoy your day too, Ron. I hope what I told you about the Discord server a minute ago, it does actually help you out with it as well, because it's the best I can do. And you'll be seeing more of this fluff, because I might do the VR Chat Sprout 2 cam, so you get to see more of this on streams if I'm having a bad hair day and I don't want to show my face. Or if I look like a mess because I've gotten back from college and I'm sweating like hell. I'll just do this so you get to see this a bit more. And I do it on a private world so you don't see people running past the camera. But I might do 2 VR chat streams each week, and instead of doing Warframe every Monday, change it to Warframe and Cult of the Lamb on Sundays, but it'll change per week. So one week it'll be Warframe Sunday, the next week it'll be Cult of the Lamb. Friday will still be any game that I decide to play, which could be Repo or Poppy Playtime this week, depends on if my friend decides she's actually going to join. But yeah, if you want to find me anywhere else, all the stuff is on my info down below on my main page. But have a lovely day, all of you. Peace out. I need to lift up my Streamlabs to end it. Peace. I love you all.